Hello everyone, this is Siddharth, and in this video we will be solving another question from the list that I have shared in the starting of this playlist. So if you don't know what we are doing in this playlist, we are solving all those questions which are related to each other. Which means that the concept that we are learning or the question that we are solving in the starting of the playlist, the same methods and the process we will be using in the upcoming videos as well, so that we can able to memorize and get a good hands-on experience on those methods and process, so that we can able to solve the question which are related to these concepts. So I would say that you can start solving the question which is from the first, so that you can able to uh, get these concepts very easily. So this reverse string 2 is just part 2 of the reverse string. So what we have to do, if if you will try to watch watch my previous video which I uploaded in the playlist, then you will able to solve this question like in a minute or a 2 minute, because we just have to change a little bit, and we can uh, a little bit condition we have to change, and we can able to solve this question as well. Now let's move on to this question without wasting any time. So we have given this string, and what we have to do for this case equals to 2, we have to reverse, or we have to flip the array up to the 2th element. But another condition is that we have to do this for every 2k characters. What it means, let me make you understand. Let's move on to blackboard. So a b c and then d e f g. So d e f g. So k is 2 here. Now after flipping this, what we have to do, uh, 2k, that will going to be 2 into 2 is equals to 4. Now we have to reach here, and from here we have to flip the array for k elements. That's what we have given here. So for that we have to now flip these two as well. So now the array will look like this: b a c d and f e g. So this is the required answer. So if this array length is less than the 2k, then we simply have to uh, reverse the uh, reverse the array up to that length, and then we have to keep the array uh, same. So this is what we have to do. Now what concept we can use here? So for flipping, surely we will be using two pointer approach for flipping the array, two pointers approach, which we have used almost in every video. So this is we have to use. And now the condition that by which we can uh, solve this, we can take in for loop that will be starting from I is equal to 0. Now here we have to check that I should be less than array dot length, and what we have to plus in I, that is the most important part, that will going to be I plus is equals to 2i 2k. So why we have to do this? Because after flipping these two array, now we have to move up to this, because we have to start flipping the array from the 2k element. So that will going to be after flipping these two. Now we have to leave these characters, because uh, 2k will going to be 4. So now we have to left these 4 character, and we have to start flipping it from here as well for k character. So that will going to be 2 in the first case. Now we have to swap these two. So now we if there will be more string here we have given, then we just have to do that again. So for that we can increment the value of I by 2 times k. So this will do this job. Now uh, what we have to do in the next inside this for loop, we can check like this, that uh, we have to define the ending index, like from where we have to, from that up to which element we have to flip the array. So for that we can take maths dot minimum of I plus k minus 1 minus comma array dot length minus 1. Why we are doing this, let me tell you. So I plus k minus 1 will simply going to be 0 plus 2 minus 1, that will going to be 1 in this case, or array dot length is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, that will going to be 7. So what this condition is ensuring that if suppose the length of the string is less than the value of 2k, then this condition we just have to take array dot length, and we have to leave the remaining array. We just have to swap up to the k value. Otherwise, if the length is greater, then we have to give the ending index as I plus k minus 1. Like if you will understand from here, like after swapping these two I value, like after this the I value will be incremented by 2k. That will going to be I is 0 in the first iteration. Now in the next iteration this will become a 0 plus 2 time k, that will going to be 4. So now I value in the next iteration will going to be 4. So we are already here. Now what we have to do, we have to move the ending index will going to be this. So what we have to do, we have to plus make, we have to add 2 as well. That will going to be I plus k and minus 1. Why we are passing this minus 1? Because the indexing is 0 based. That's why we have to pass this will going to 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this I plus k will give us 6, but we have to decrement it so that we can access this index or access this element. So that's why we are doing this. So now if you have got the idea why we are doing this. If the length of the string is exceeding the 2k, then we are taking this one, this length, and otherwise we are taking array dot length minus 1. So this will ensure that we will be leaving the remaining array as it is. That will going to be the original array. Okay, now let's try to solve this as well. So first let's define the swap function. So public void, this will going to be flip, and we are taking an array, char array, sorry, char array, and then we are taking ending index. So let me define that as well. Intent, now start will going to be 0, and while start standard procedure, start should be less than end. So now what we have to do, we just have to, like, we have to swap the element. So either we can define another function or we can do it here directly. So in the previous video I have done using I have done uh, inside here. Now let's define the function. So public void swap, so this will also take an array as an input, and then to index int a comma int b. Now again, so this will going to be char, because we have given char array. And now temp will going to be, this will going to be char as well. So char temp is equals to array a. Now in the place of a we are storing the value of b, and then in the place of b we can store this temp value that we have just got. Now we can call this swap function here, swap, and we can pass our char array and then starting index and ending index, and then we can increment the start pointer and decrement the end pointer. So this will do the job. Now what we have to do here, we have to start in for loop. So for int I is equal to 0, I should be less than, first we have to convert this string to a char array so that we can manipulate it. So as that is going to be, sorry, char array is equal to new, not that, as dot to char array. Okay, so after doing this, we can do like this, array dot length, and then I plus plus. Okay, after doing this, what we have to do, um, we have to define the ending index so that we can pass it into our flip method. So for that we can take maths dot minimum of, and what that will going to be I plus k minus 1, and this I plus 1 we have to do like this, I plus is equals to 2 into 2 into k. So this we have to do. Now I plus k minus 1, and another one will going to be array dot length minus 1. Okay, after doing this we have to call the flip function, flip. Now we just have to pass this array and then the ending index. Okay, after doing this, in the end we just have to return. We have to first convert this to array, to string, and then return. So new string, and then we can pass this array. Okay, now let's try to run this. Okay, so there is an issue. Let me check it. Okay guys, so the issue is we are not updating the starting index. This will going to be I here, because we have to move into the array. So after we have reached uh, we have reached here, like this D, then we have to pass this F as an index. That's why we have to take the starting index as well. We don't have to define it here, so we can take an starting index as well. So in the start, so now we can pass, we are already have passed this here. Now let's try to run this. Okay, so if you haven't got idea, let me tell you. So we have done it by mistake. So this like after moving here, the starting index that we have to pass is this current index, because the array we are using is same. So uh, if we are like passing only the remaining array, then we don't have to like consider that. So if we are using the same array, that's why we have to pass the starting index as well. Okay, now let's try to submit this as well. Okay, so we have successfully solved this question. See you in the next video. Bye.